On April 14th of 2020 last year, we started talking about the Titanic, a horrible shipwreck. This year, we're talking about a more modern cruise ship, the Costa Concordia. And today, our special guest speaker is Aaron from Losers Inc.
Thanks for having me today, Philip. So, we are doing another shipwreck video, huh?
Yes, we are, Aaron. And one thing you'll notice about the Costa Concordia is that it sank sideways, so it's got a very distinctive story. Before we start, this video is sponsored by Air. You can get fresh air anywhere. One more thing before we start. I'm not going to even attempt to try to draw what the Costa Concordia looks like. I'll just show pictures of it, and that'll be really it. On the evening of January 13th, 2012, a Costa cruise ship had sank sideways, killing 32 people. It was one of the most interesting parts of history.
It has become the most famous shipwreck next to the Titanic.
The Costa Concordia was owned by Carnival, and it cost a whopping $570 million to build.
In its time, it was one of the biggest ships to ever float on water, but it was beaten by the Sea-Wise Giant. But that's a story for a different time.
Now, the Costa Concordia was 952 feet long. It also had 9 pools, 5 restaurants, and 14 bars, and a ton of other things for you to do.
It could have a maximum of 4,890 people. The captain was named Francisco Scitiano, who had worked for Carnival for a while, which, sounds like a great background for a cruise ship captain.
Enough with the boring stuff, let's talk about the sinking. On January 11th, 2012, it set off for its last journey, and ironically, the day it sank was on Friday the 13th. Scary, huh?
No. But on its course, they were going to do what's called the sail-by salute, where you get really close to the island, you'll pass on you, and then wave to the people on it. Now, this happens a lot on cruise ships, and people still do it today, but very carefully, because this is what sealed the Costa Concordia's fate. But before we talk about that, let's do an ad. Do you like hunting but wish it was easier? Introducing the all-new hunting machine gun. You can use this beauty to cut down Bambi's whole family in seconds. Now, you may ask, is this legal? And the answer is yes. In 37 states, you can legally buy a machine gun, and that's real. With this gun, you will never struggle with hunting again.
Does your house smell like a dump? Well, not anymore. Introducing Air. With this, your house will smell so good in 10 minutes. You may ask how it's made. Well, we make it from endangered species, and endangered species only. Yeah, we don't get cheap on you. We use it sometimes from the horns of rhinoceroses and the beaks of bald eagles, and many more. And you can also customize your own endangered animal. Buy Air now. At 9:40 p.m., they got a little too close to the island, and they were 659 meters closer to the island than they should have been. Anyway, at 9:44 p.m., the ship ran into an underwater rocks, leaving a huge gash on the bottom of the ship.
The ship lost power, and the 2 engines stopped working, but the emergency generators kicked in.
The Costa Emergency Center had said that there was only a blackout at the time. At this point, water had filled 4 compartments. The ship started to tilt as passengers started to make their way to the lower decks to find the lifeboat.
The captain let the ship drift into shallow water, where it lay on the seabed. Since the ship sank in the way it did, people from the shore could see a big gash where the water had come in.
Now, not as many people died on the Costa Concordia as the Titanic, but 32 people did die. Most were crew members, but some were passengers.
The ship was sold as scrap, and the captain was arrested for his responsibility in the crash and was sentenced to 16 years in prison for manslaughter. He is currently in Libya prison.
And that, my friends, concludes this episode, and that was the life of the Costa Concordia.
Thanks for having me, Philip, and go check out my channel, everyone. I haven't uploaded in quite a while, but I have a new video in the works.
Well, everyone, thanks for watching another video. It's so good to be back on YouTube again. I'm sorry I haven't posted. I'll have a video uploaded soon about why I haven't been uploading. Anyway, everyone, please like, subscribe, and because we're so close to 100 subscribers. Anyway, everyone, Happy New Year. Bye-bye.